Right, welcome back to the Outer Worlds, and I still haven't decided what I want to do with the current quest. So we need to divert the power from the geothermal plant. We can either send it to the town or send it to the botanical lab. See, the town's a massive corporate, like, hellhole, which I don't want to support in the slightest. But the game's making it really, really obvious it wants me to divide it here, in the fact that there's no negatives as far as the game is concerned in portraying it, and that makes me suspicious. The game's up to bullshit sense is tingling, so I don't really know what I want to do. I'd actually really like to leave it in the status quo, where, you know, the people are in the town. They want to stay in the town, they can stay in the town. And the people living here, they want to stay here. Cool, do that. And if the people who are in the town don't want to be in the town, they can come here too. So, but I'm guessing it's not going to give me that option. So, let's head on over to the geothermal plant. I mean, that's the path. Should we follow the path? I'm going to follow the path. It looks fairly mountainous to attempt to not follow the path. So Winter says, this reminds me of Bioshock. So it's pretty much, as far as I think the best description I can come up with is it's Fallout in a Bioshock skin with a bit more humor added in. That's kind of the, if I had to elevator pitch it to somebody, that's how I would do it. Although I do like this pistol. When this pistol kills someone, they get vaporized into ash, and that's good. So Hovis says he's been playing this for 4 hours last night and he absolutely loves it. Well, that's good. You should be... What was that? You should be slightly ahead of me then, I would imagine, as I was probably taking my time chatting with the people in chat, and I think I only did 3 hours. That's not the menu I wanted. That's not the button I wanted either. What I want is modify behavior. So you've got an assault rifle, so we'll leave you at medium. Set you to ranged. We'll keep you on aggressive. Josh says this pistol reminds him of the one from Men in Black, where it's tiny but hits like a 50 cal. You mean the Noisy Cricket? Love that gun. That's one of my favorite bits of that film, I think. Uh-oh. Hello. Strange dog creatures. Mechanical sentry. So I was having a bit of a read up on this earlier. Apparently what we need to do is get... Where's my stats? We need to get... I think it was inspiration to 20? Yeah, because then you unlock companion abilities. I mean, obviously the rest would be nice, but if I can at least get to that, that lets us see our companions do some cool stuff. It also mentioned that you can get access to extra perks by taking floors. If you get hit by plasma weapons a lot, you can take a penalty to getting hit by plasma weapons in return for getting an extra perk, for example. Alright, now let's have a...
I always wanted to poke around in here.
We're trying to be quiet, woman.
Investigate.
Mechanical Guardian. Combat drone.
Search failed. Suspicious data not found.
Gonna sneak around for a little bit. Bit of a corpse and a computer system in there. Wonder if we can disable the security measures. Possibly not with a drone right there. I'm wondering whether the shock is going to be effective on them. Woman, hide. Come on. Oh, crap, she's going to get seen.
Don't mess with us.
I'm going to guess he's vulnerable to it, as he went down like a sack of potatoes. Pavati, get in here. Right, what we got? We'll hack that in a minute. Don't do anything with a notice board. Space's Choice Guard. His armor is 50% less effective than everybody else's, obviously. Okay, so we need 1 shunt and 4 out of whatever that is. I'm guessing that's skill 4 and we got 29. Right. Power plant security terminal. Please enter a command. Disarm security fences. Sounds good. View recent logs. Okay, accessing error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Space's Choice company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Attention. Scheduled security updates at the Space's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled... Is it scheduled or scheduled? I actually use both interchangeably. Anyway, scheduled security update occurred on error, date not found. If you're a member of the Space's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in immediate reprimand. Yeah, sure, okay. Josh asks, is the AI characters you get actually good at this time? I believe the AI characters scale off of this set of skills, so there you go. They get a bonus to armor rating, a bonus to their skills, they're more precise. When they kill an enemy, their ability cooldowns reduce. Companion critical damage. So if you level up leadership, they're better. You know, you kind of need to actively go down the path of making your companions better if you want to make your companions better. Okay, so we disabled that security fence. However, the drone is still around, as is multiple droids. Let's go another way. That was way too open for my liking. That doesn't really help us sneak up and eliminate one either. Wonder if we can go further around this way. What difficulty am I playing on? I don't know. I believe it's normal. Something I read earlier said start on normal. If it gets too easy, swap to hard. I mean, it's fairly obvious. Josh says droids. Roger, roger. Oh, Star Wars is out soon. I want that game so much. Oh, hello, there's a sneaky route in. Tasty canned meat. See, that decidedly looks like something you could climb on. This looks more like something you can climb on, though. A plasma cutter? Hello? Are you? Special effect burn. Now, I would swap to you, but we've pretty much established that shock is hyper effective. Nope. There's no grab and climb functionality. The new version of Star Wars looks nothing like The Force Unleashed at all. It looks like a cross between Dark Souls and the Jedi Knight games. Force Unleashed was an utter butter masher with absolutely no capability to have skill at all. I'm going for it, I'm going for it. Oh no, we're gonna be spotted. Take cover. Right, I think we got them all. So, to clarify my previous statement, it's like Dark Souls not because it's insanely difficult and punishing and all of that shit, but because most of the fights involve you having to dodge and then make your attack during a opening and opportunity, as opposed to mash button to watch things die. And it's more like the original Jedi Knight games because there's some puzzles in there, and they weren't open world either. They were pretty much not on rails, but you know, you followed a prescribed path. Right, we picked up an armored ballistics helmet, heavy armor. Doesn't have any penalties, doesn't have any advantages. On you go. And the elite trooper armor, which gives a bonus to dodge but a negative to stealth skills. So we will not take that at all. Right. In we go. Last time I went through a door like this, we were magically chucked in front of a patrol. It doesn't look quite as obscene this time. Found a vending machine.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Right, what can we get in here? Not interested, not interested, no interested. Revolver? Factory stock armor plating. Determination +5. Right, control. Dodge +5 and stealth minus. Block +5, so that'd be good if you were doing melee. 2x scope that extends the weapon's maximum range. That's quite nice, but I think we've already got one. Ah, great. More drones. Where's the old sniper elite throw a rock? Get a distraction. What's in this one first? Come on, Pavati, get in here. Or she gets spotted. Right. No Drino. What else we got? Nothing in the drawers. Nothing on top of the drawers. Just this computer system. Okie doke. Terminal memory purged. Maintenance logs purged. Personnel files purged. Company navigation purged. Messages purged. Personal memos. Purging complete. 2 files available. Okay. I had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering. I need the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh lord, I think there's someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Space's Choice family. What? Shush me. I thought they could see in all directions then. Alright, let's go up here.
Wow, you got that?
Yeah, I got that. Now get in here. Alright, what's on this terminal? Manager's office. Terminal access. J. Braden messages. From Space's Choice. Miss Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget for the latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. The Space's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Space's Choice is not a right but a privilege. Next. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who are unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I'd like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of the Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Then, Miss Braden, we have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the Greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that Space's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of automechanicals free of charge. Cool, so they sent in a team to make a load of robots to kill everybody. That's seriously all that's in here? Oh, there's another door. What's behind this door? The bathroom, of course. What's a thug kit? Increases your melee and defense skills. Alright. This kit increases hand grip and leg springiness. So, we needed quite a high hacking skill to get in here for not a lot. Hello, Mr. Combat Drone. You please continue on your way. We will sneak up behind you and give you a good shock sticking. Gonna turn around before I get to him. Charge! Why can I not sprint, game? Oh, dodge that. Dodge that one too.
Everyone all right?
Why can I not sprint? What's going on? Am I encumbered? I'm encumbered. Thanks for telling me. In an obvious way that I would have actually seen. What's breakdown? Q. I don't think I liked the light machine gun, or did I? No, the light machine gun's what I'm using. It was the light assault rifle I didn't like. I can go. Guess we can probably get rid of the telescopic staff as well. Off into the armors. Goodbye. Nothing to play with other than the bit it wants us to play with. Alright. Plant status. Emerald geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater, Saltuna Cannery and Botanical Laboratory. Warning, structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Redirect power. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Warning, redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Error, power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Of course.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
I'm sure it won't be. Excuse me while I sneak up on the sentry and murderize him a little.
All beginners.
Hey, buddy.
Everyone all right?
To you too. A shock cannon? Well then. One shock cannon uses energy. What else can we get rid of that we don't really want? That one. Don't really want one of those impact hammers. Possibly don't need 3 stun batons. We didn't even have to unlock this door. Thanks, game. Which one is it? That one. It's a sprat. I can't remember if those were aggressive. I think some were. This one doesn't appear to be. Ooh. Optional geothermal security chief's keycard. We could hack it. I could just go find the keycard.
Gosh, that's clever.
Geothermal security office. Unlock door. Authorization passcode required. Enter passcode. Accepted. Personnel files. Oh no, personal files. Just a Higgins again. Whole head. Found him fiddling around one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lock-away room for the foreseeable future. Well, now we know what's in the room. Okay. Does it sit right with me? Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking around, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know, doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. And the next thing. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here. Just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Or delete the sentry if I ever return. Yep. Automated message. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Space's Choice Working Safety Contingency Protocols. Security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Quarterly audit? I don't even get a yearly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Stop telling me to shush. So I'm guessing the keycard to there is on his body, which will have gone this way as he attempted to shut it down and got brutally murdered somewhere in the process. Bard. Okay. Have a look in quick chat quickly. The thug kit is a knife, tracksuit, and cap. Yep. Go on, Limpy. Keep going.
Okay, here we go. We're pretty good at this.
We're pretty good? You didn't do anything. Magnum. Magazine increases the amount of ammunition a weapon carries. Cool. Nope, none of them are the boss. So we don't have his keycard yet. Around here, nothing interesting. On to the next room then. Ow.
Processing.
Crap.
Here they come!
Why won't it fire? I'm confused. What's up with this gun? Ow.
The last of them!
It might have a range.
Security, but
As in, it doesn't fire if you're outside of it. Damn, is it effective though? I'll go that way in a minute. Let's toggle this first.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Nope, still not the guy we're looking for. At least nobody was killed on the toilet this time. Oh, this says reminds me of the gun from Wolfenstein 2. I don't think I've ever really played Wolfenstein. I remember my uncle having the original one, but even then I don't think I really played it. Basically written note. Oh, borrowed a copy of the Young Spaces Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. Need something to read down in the pit. Alright, repair bay, terminal access. Repair log. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Space's choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Space's Choice family. Space's Choice is a leading brand in affordable sundry across houses. Not the best choice, it's the Space's Choice. Alright, just finished a routine maintenance of our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago, guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module, time to do a little experimentation. I'm still tempted to go back and just hack that room. Light machine gun, already got one of them. Ah, there's his key card. Right, we don't have to go hack the room, we can now just walk into it. Ooh. Optional Chester's passcode. We don't have a hacking skill of 72. No, we really don't. Alright, they all lead to the same place. I'm gonna go. Ow. For a quick dash. Back here. Right, what we got? Ammo. Weapon parts. Adrena time. That corrupted logic module. Yep. Necklace. Right, what can we do with the corrupted logic module? Upgraded the old models with a kill-on-sight contingency. Install with care. Lovely. How's everybody in chat doing? Anybody else other than Hovis picked this up yet? Or are you all waiting to spend your money on other games? Hello, Higgins. Where are you?
No, just leave me alone.
Must be below us somewhere. Winter says his manager has a corrupted logic module.
Go away, Phantom.
They're in this room somewhere. I'm gonna find them.
Go away, Phantom.
Well, now he sounds like he's above me.
No, just leave me alone.
I think I just saw him down the bottom there. Impact hammer.
Get away!
Shut up, Higgins.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot! Scram!
Okay, sneak 30. I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Okay. You're not imagining me?
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
I'm liking the sort of crooked smile. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
And what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Okay, so you were an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Okay. If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know where to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Awesome. So I don't have persuade or intimidate high enough to do anything. Good stuff, good stuff. Guide to Mechanical Engineering, Volume 3. Can we do anything with that? Quest item? Alright. Can we talk to him about anything else then, before I go walking away?
What's eating you? The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Okay, how have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Okay. So you ate sprats?
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Of course they are. What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Okay. And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Right. So we can't do anything until we improve our social skills, which... I mean, how close are we to leveling? Nowhere near, according to that thing in the top left. Excellent. So, I guess we won't be doing anything to do with him. I was wondering where she got to. Alrighty, on to the next section. Can we jump somewhere? No. Right, what's in this way? Requires hacking, so in we go. Looks like a side route in, really. Next to some loot and a workbench. So we could install mods. Don't think we really need to at the moment. I'm gonna wait until we find a weapon that we really like.
Steam, you're liable to get scalded.
Yeah, so we want to go up and over the steam. Oh crap, there's two of them together.
That's the last of them.
Alright, that deals with them. Click the little old switch here.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Sweeping the area.
We'll just close that again and walk away.
Look out!
Yeah, she only just survived. Anyway, back to what we were up to. We'll go to this terminal. Engineering 15, shut off the steam release valves. Hack +7. What's our current armor do? Stealth +5. We'll just keep it on our person. We can swap into it if we ever need it. Except, of course, we're encumbered. Let's get rid of one I don't want. Light, stealth +5, level 1. I mean, they're both the same. So, let's break down that one. So we'll break down that armor. The lockpick +5 is different, so we'll keep hold of that one. Just in case we ever need to boost these specific skills. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that comes in where we came from. Yeah. No sneaky loot hiding down there. Where is he? Come here. The drones. Yeah, we could just go murder them. Hey, buddy.
Down they go!
Who's shooting her? Where have you gone, woman?
Woo! We made it!
You killed something I didn't even know existed. I mean, good job, I guess? Maybe? Alright, well, unbar that door. That'll be the shortcut back to where we nearly started. Pretty much just leaves us over here, which will be flicking the last switch.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Alrighty, it's decision time, and I still don't know what I want to do.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
So does I see your point? I think I'm ready to make a decision. Or Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers and power. Let's do that one.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
By that logic, if they're already dead, I might as well give the power to the other people. Let's see what she says to this second option.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
We'll go with the top one just because why upset your companions? It's not going to get you anywhere in the game.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
You're quite capable of teleporting down there, though. Alright. Use terminal. Redirect power. Alright, safety failures detected. Are you sure you want to continue? Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater in the Botanical Laboratory. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Please select a destination. I just really don't like Space's choice. I think I'm going to go with the Botanical Lab. It annoys me that the game's basically been pushing that as the choice to go for. I feel I'm being guided, but... Okay, power successfully redirected to Botanical Laboratory. Edgewater power regulator is now safe to remove. Botanical Laboratory power regulator is now operating at optimal capacity. Warning, additional structural damage detected. Warning, permanent power failure detected in Edgewater. Notice, blatant disregard for Space's choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to the designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. Thank you for serving the Space's choice family. So I guess it's out here somewhere to grab. Deserters are now agreeable. Hang on. Where's my... Right, return to read. Retrieve the power regulator. That's got to be in here somewhere, surely. Nope, that's telling me to go outside as well. We're gonna, like, grab it from out here. Oh, we're grabbing it from the town?
Okay, keep him quiet.
I thought we cleared all these bastards out.
Sister.
Look at us! I'm ready.
Right, well that worked. And I believe we're now encumbered again. Yes, of course we are. Okay. I guess we don't need 3 light machine guns. Oh, I hated the sawn-off shotgun. That can definitely go away. Much better. Right, can we fast travel? You fast travel to the... Haha. Okay. Fast travel to Edgewater. Where do I go to grab my power regulator then? Uh-oh. This isn't looking good.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity. Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside. As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals, even during times of unplanned crisis or unauthorized general chaos. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Cool. Well, we can do that. How do I get Down there. They haven't been putting the tuna in, they've been putting the sprats in. Aha!
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
I mean, none of those are my answer. I'll go with the first one.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
I love that first answer. Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator. What's going to happen to Edgewater?
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
Okay. Good time for a skill up there, game. Right. Let's I need to try and get this to 20 because then we unlock the companion's special attacks. So it's not going to give us much benefit this time around, but alright, perks. Quick chance companions. No, no. Where's the one that lets me carry more? Base health, vendor prices. Fast travel when encumbered. 50 kilograms carrying capacity. Yes, please. Boink. I can change out that shock stick now. Oh yeah. That totally looks like it's going to screw some people over. Here comes the corporate guard. Pavalti, you're terrible at hiding. Fortunately,
Don't mess with us.
hiding not required. Places choice is now mixed. Yep. I just like, you know, roll a grenade into the middle of that lot. There we go. Sneaky, sneaky. Grab the regulator. No, woman. Back up. Back up. Though she doesn't seem to get spotted by anybody anyway, so. And And away we go. Now we see how the ones up here react to me. Right, what quests have we got? So we could return to my ship. Or we could go do these. I'm going to go find Zoe, because that actually sounded like a really interesting quest. Hey, Yuns. Yeah, a few people have asked why there's a stream today of this and a stream tomorrow of this. It's kind of a mechanism for me to get myself invested before Red Dead Redemption comes out next week and I go off trying to binge that. Because if I'm invested in this, I'll play both. Whereas if I'm only invested in that one, yeah. This will end up getting put to the side, which is a shame because I'm really enjoying this. Where's that sniper rifle we had? What type of ammo was it? Heavy. I feel I'm going to put the bolter pistol back on. It's because this seems to be quite short range. And if we're not dealing with mechanicals, then, you know, maybe it's not so effective anymore. I am tempted to stick that on, though. Get some old headshots. We need to head that way. And when we hit the fork in the road, head left. Hey, Tanner. It's good to see some new people piping up in chat. There's been quite a few people that I've like when I see them say something for the first time on a video recently, and I go, oh, I wonder how long they've been a member. And you look at it, and it's like, oh yeah, they've been following the channel 6 years. Like, what? They've never said anything. Never mind. All right, Marauder ringleader. He's the one with the minigun. Let's find myself a nice bit of cover that isn't a tree where the roots are freaking hollow. Well, not roots, the trunk. Okay. Hooligan. Right, you ready? Hang on a minute, we haven't saved in a very long time before I go doing stuff like this.
Not even a scratch. Nice one.
Pavati, where are you? She's going in. And then she teleported back here. Excellent. I was half expecting a Chadman in the hills to go, I see one, and blast my head off. And if you don't know that reference, wow. Retrofitted. If you don't know that reference, you should probably watch the Sniper Elite 4 series. I don't think you even have to get particularly far into it. I'm pretty sure it's the first episode. It's definitely the first map. I don't know if we had multiple tries at it over multiple episodes. Oh, this is Chad would miss. No, Chad would miss if it was actually an AI. When it's me and he thinks it's an AI. Pinpoint accurate. Whilst running. No, it wasn't hidden hatred from Chad. It was just, he goes, oh, I see one. He's running across the field. And I'm like, I'm running across the field. He means me, doesn't he? Next thing I know, bullet in the back of the head. Mission ends. Try again. Yeah. Classic Chad, man. We're going to go loud.
I'm ready for this.
Oh, hello. This may have been a mistake. Ah, it's one of the named ones.
Everyone all right?
Well, that worked out. We'll have your finger, please. And keep your retrofitted armor.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Just hack that container. A tossball stick. Nice. This smells so much like an ambush.
Wow, you put those marauders in the dirt quicker than the masked marketeer. Teach me your ways.
Yo, Zoe, you've got people looking for you.
What, you mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I mean, I must admit, I'm surprised she's not, like, cut up into a million pieces in the corner. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
I am both annoyed and remarkably impressed at the level of sarcasm. I can't quite decide how to feel about that answer. I'm impressed how'd you pull it off.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Is she going to end up as a companion, do we think? Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Okay, there was something else actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Ooh, persuade 10. You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? Stefan's planning to surprise you with an episode of your favorite serial.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of The Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Well, that was easy.
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that.
Nice hit!
Oh, you turn to ash already, please.
No encore?
Thank you. No, he didn't. What a bastard. Right. I guess loot the place.
Dang, that's impressive.
Dum-dum. Anything good? Probably not. Loot the toilet, because of course, why not? Probably should check the rest of this place for the other bounties, but I'm going to carry on just, you know, looting and pillaging for the moment. Actually, let's just set the quest to... that one. Miles away. Good to know. So they're not around here. Ah. A nice plasma rifle. Don't mind if I do. Where are you hiding? Yeah. Oh, hello. Let's not step on the landmines. More landmines. We come in here? No. We just came in something like here. What goodies are behind the locked door? Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to plasma. Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to shock. I mean, that's pretty good. I'll have that. We'll just sidestep that landmine a little bit. Can we get in this end building? No. But we can loot the hell out of them. Right, so where are these remaining? That's going to be the hand-ins. There's one there. There's one up there. Let's teleport to the thermal plant and then go Get that one. Sorry, just topping up drink. The load screen was far faster than expected. Alright. 125 meters that way. Doesn't look like we can get up. Get up this bit? No. So is it around here and up the river? No. Must be the other way. Petro ray. Come on then.
Incoming! Don't mess with us.
Strange bat things. Alright, this looks likely.
Okay, gone quiet.
Let's get the sneaky sneak on when we get to 50 meters. Gonna see if I can look over this rock face. Nope, you can't get up that slope. I kind of wish there was a tagging system. Or a way to make the sniper rifle silent. Is it a cave? Well, hello there. How? Who needs a head? Nobody came to investigate. He's got a hunting rifle. Is that what I'm using? Yep. I have one of them. Order hooligan, tamed canid.
Let's go! Down they go! We did it!
Okay, that one fires differently. You have to hold it down and then release. Blood on stick. It's a bleeding polearm. Makeshift low pressure suit. +5 to tech skills. Alright, that's That's all of the stuff. So where is the last one? All the way out there. So we went this way to the landing site. Just fast travel back. The load screen was quick. And it was south from here, wasn't it? Yeah. A leather boa. Is that a piss take on a feather boa? Obviously a boa is a type of snake, but...
Here they come.
Oh, crap! Not good!
Nice hit.
We upset the wrong people today.
Everyone all right?
Ooh. Oh, that got frisky. Have a quick scout around. There's the target. I mean, will I just blow his head off from up here?
Go.
Job done. I like how no one really noticed or cared that their boss just got his head blown off.
Nice one. Nice hit.
They seem to be resetting.
Together.
Missed.
Wow. Great work.
That'll do it. Alright, let's go claim this last finger, shall we? It's like, yeah, Marauder Camp discovered it. Yeah, don't worry, we just already emptied it out. Anything interesting up here? Nope. Just a seat that makes you completely obvious to everyone in the area. Spot of light looting.
Nicely done.
One thing I did notice is they were taking headshots and not caring. We obviously need to find a gun with higher damage to really get the sort of the one-shot headshots off. Alright, I think that's everything there. Let's teleport back to Edgewater and hand this in, shall we? That's the woman over by the factory, I think. Which was the one we met out by the ship originally. Yep, there we go. Still where she used to be.
Maybe Adelaide was right.
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
Yeah, have some fingers.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Oh, 625, whatever. Anything else that we got for the reward? No.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Spacer's Choice are now confused. Because we've worked against them and worked for them, I'm guessing.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Junior Deputy Constable's badge. What's this, Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
What does that mean? Alright, how did so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Alright. That doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Marauders seem to like adrenatime.
Everybody likes adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime.
Okay, that's all I want for now. Let's leave. I think the only quest we have left is... Oh wait, return to Grace. Then we have to go to our ship. Yeah, we have to get out to the region. Hang on, isn't there a shop around here somewhere? We haven't been shopping. Maintenance division. Constable. Cantina, general store. I want the cantina.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No, we'll go to the general store. Sealed.
Power's out, but I can't just leave my goods unattended. Don't suppose you'd care to do business?
Sure. Let me see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
Alright, your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. So ours is terrible. Sell. Junk. Hold Z. Sell junk. Currently we have 6,058. 7,249. Nice. Alright, what can we buy? Not a lot. Is that all he has? Super Scoper 2000, 6 times zoom. I mean, it's pretty cool. Don't really have the weapon to put it on because this would be the weapon to put it on and it's already got a scope and we've already established it doesn't do as much damage as we'd like. What? Open the door?
The power's out in the whole town. Pipe down.
Ah. Borscht first. It's not the worst unless it's borscht first. Yeah, that looked appetizing. Botanical lab. Josh says, "What the hell is that pig?" I mean, have you been watching this game much? Pretty much everything's ridiculous. All right, let's talk to Stefan because he might give us a reward for bringing what's her name back.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Yeah, sure she did. I mean, she had to punch some corpses on the way out.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
He's got much better stuff to buy. Fiver? Place the choice revolver the customized by a weaponsmith to use heavy Vulcan ammo. 5 rounds a cylinder. I mean, we've already got some nice heavy ammo guns. It's the light ammo ones I would actually like. What armors does he have? Tech skills, got that. Lockpick, got that. Stealth, got that. One-handed melee. Ooh, science hat, though. Oh, well. Skills are the science skills. Skills, science. Oh, science is a skill on its own. Who are we talking to here? That person.
What is it?
I've talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Alright, let's just go see the botanical woman. Is it Grace? No, I can't remember the leader's name. In case we get anything for pushing the power this way. Where's she gone? Hello? There she is.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
What happens now?
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
And a lot more mouths to feed.
Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
I don't like the idea of being Reed's lackey.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Right. Now we need to go back to our ship, which is there. Yes, there was Derek barking in the background. My wife's just got home, so he's excited there's someone that's going to make a fuss out of him.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind, nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Sounds good to me. Glad to have you along, pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I'm not sure how I'd take the captain standing there with a massive sniper rifle pointing at my face. Probably not too well. Anyway. Oh yes, we've got to deal with this guy now.
Well,
hello.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Let's go talk to the computer.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Yeah, we found it before, not that I remember. Oh, hello. Skill points. Right, get you to 20. That's good. And then if we can get you to 20, that lets us improve your weapons and armor at the workbench. And then I almost feel like I should get the dialogue at a number above 6. Well, that's cool. Humans have a 20% chance to cower in fear 3 seconds after you hit them for the first time. Companion abilities. You can command your companions to use the special abilities. So C and V. Good. Right. Yep. Do I want to know what her special ability is? We try it. Can't, because I'm not in combat. Or, you know, we're in the ship or some other reason. Dum, 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 dum.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
I'm sure something's going to go horribly wrong. Let's get out of here. Oh, that's encouraging. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
A communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good, I've been wanting to hear from him. Waiting even.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I wouldn't have said it was that horrible of a way to die. I should imagine a drop pod to the face is pretty swift. I mean, cleanup will be a problem, but yeah. Alright. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do we need a nav key to land on the planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Okay. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Alright, fine. I'll go forward with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay, you want to explain what the holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay, you mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Great, so we're going to have a stealth section without any stealth. Okay, why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Yeah, as TL Gamer in chat says, it's stealth. I'm not going to ask how the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath. I'm just going to end this, I think. I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Right. Where's this weird stealth tech thing? That's the way out of the ship. Gonna be up here. Holographic shroud. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in you being attacked on sight. Oh, I can't even bother to read those. Nothing in the bin. Hasn't told me how to use this shroud thing. What are you? There's no response from the autumn mechanical unit. The serial number etched in the chassis includes the letters Sam. Right. Basis choice. Spade? Bagged up toolbox full of modified tools, unique mechanical usages. Digging around here would be an easy way to lose a finger. Okay. Examine the modern steel wrench in use. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. First wrench Dad ever gave me. Right, so this is Pavati's room. Nobody in that one yet. Index of banned literature. So this is this guy. Possible trading cards in mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Fastos hammers, tile backers, Science of Tossball. Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. I want to talk to him.
By verity, by strength.
What are we contemplating today?
Oh man, you're annoying me today. Never mind. I'm just going to ignore him. I think we want to go to the destination thing now. I'm guessing we'll find some bits for that robot at some point. Oh, there's a staircase. Oh no, it's a ladder. There we go. Right, where's the navigation? That way. The unreliable navigation terminal. We want to go to Monarch. Warning, dangerous.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Put him on the screen.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Cull Kelly.
Okay. I thought that's where we were going, so...
Yes, Captain. Initiating travel sequence to the Groundbreaker.
Right, welcome to the system map. You can follow planets and systems, points of interest. You can fly a ship to any location that you've unlocked, though some landing ways require special codes and keys before they allowed you to land there.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Just need repairs. It's a 59% condition. We got some more spares in the bag, so... Right. Select up to 2 companions, so I guess we pick both of them. Hi, Jane.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
Can we recruit this guy? Nope.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Alright, I see you in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
I guess we'll hire you then. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
You in a hurry to get somewhere?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss.
Why are you calling me boss? I haven't heard you yet. Okay, so Mardet isn't a person's name, it's a job description.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
No. Board approved, Halcyon. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? Grenade launcher. I mean, I was saying what I could do with some grenades. I guess there's one way of getting them. Plasma rifles, we already got one of them. Assault rifle, got one of them. Security blade. This TNL blade doesn't just slice, it shocks. Your opponents won't know what hit them. Okay. Possible stick. Revolver. Speedy mate barrel, increases rate of fire. I'm kind of tempted by that grenade launcher. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. And the Spacer's Choice one is full of the same old crap. So we're just gonna ignore that.
Identification, please.
President Hawthorne Zeddy.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Of course.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Okay, how do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Okay, any idea why the ship is impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great. I'll go talk to them and straighten it out.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
You just impounded my ship. Why would I do you a favor? But sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
All right, no promises, but you know, having customs officials on your side could come in handy in future.
Of course. What am I to you but the guy who's got his eye on your ship? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Alright, looking for someone named Gladys. Can I find a job around here? No, I'll just leave.
Be seeing you.
I love how through all of that I was just pointing a rifle at his face. What are you?
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
What do you want?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Okay, you know someone who can read the book?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Yeah, that sounds like a good lead. How do we find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Yeah, let me just hack the place. Okay. How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Most likely to send these two, are you just staring at me? But, what are we being marked at the moment? Talk to Udon Bedford and speak to Gladys. Talk to Wandering. Let's go get that side quest out of the way. Let's go to the sick bay. Can we go this way together? Yes.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
So Luna is saying, why do I get the feeling he's no ordinary vicar? I think maybe it's a reference to Firefly. I might be making a stretch there, but...
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes, a little bit.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Sounds like she's dead. Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Alright, a quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
What seems to be the problem?
Hey, Piotr. Right. Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
Fair enough. I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
All right.
Take care.
So we need to work out a way of getting a disguise for in there. Public terminal. Public notices. Loitering on board property is strictly prohibited. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flags. Plausible deniability is the sublight way. The heat. I know it's bad as one of those offices closest to our radiators. You can imagine why I want to take 3 showers every day. We've got our eyes on the problem and hands and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to the closest engineer about spots with favourable circulation. Okay, recent users. M. Callahan signed in. He even logged out. Okay. Access user M. Callahan. From SC Manager. I mean, Space's choice when you sign the employment contract. Keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man. There won't be anything left of me to care. Right, and hi, Mom. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over at Sublight told me I could always pursue a career in salvage if everything doesn't work out. So that's the person we need to go see. Enjoy the quality space is good, I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Nothing massively interesting there for us then. Sublights, that's going to be the salvage. Spratverse, that's the pig thing we were looking at earlier.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What is Spratverse exactly? Because chat wants to know.
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource.
Oh boy.
Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Is Spratverse like bought first? I've seen that a lot.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
There's the KFC piss take. Is Spratverse your own invention or what?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Yeah, that's enough talk for now.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what they got to say, just because I'm interested.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
So we could get Sprat first. Courses base health plus 25% for 2 minutes. Or dehydrated water tablets. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Body attributes +1 for 30 seconds. That's a hard nope. Pike's Armory.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Alright, let's see what you got. Armor parts and weapon parts, that's fine. An officer's spine. That's just a sword. On the security pikes. What we got here? Defense skills +5. Attack +7. Dodge +7. Sneak +7. That's kind of cool. Leadership +5. Range skills. Lock, pick, block. No, nothing really jumps out. Anti-Cleos. Definitely not. Where does this go? Back bays. Okay, right. I'm going to start using this to find where I need to go.
Have you seen this man? Go back to Byzantium. Information leading to the capture of noted terrorist.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Oh, that doesn't look very Star Wars.
Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Well, number 3 is overly aggressive. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Oh, I really wish I could lie. I really wouldn't know.
It must have been lost with Alex, then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die?
So Yun's avatar in chat says, "This is Han Solo's Princess Leia." Pretty much. He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Right to the face. Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go...
Please do something for me.
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Yun's avatar says, "Oh no, it wasn't, sorry. It was Jonathan says, this person clearly has a lady tied up on the railway track somewhere and is twiddling his mustache as epic music plays in black and white. See you later, Luna. Hyun says, at least he's not asking for mementos like a lock of hair or a spleen. Right. Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells? Technically true.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Is there anything else he can help us with? What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Stop playing coy, Bedford.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust.
Fine, have it your way.
I hope you don't take my reticence the wrong way. I shouldn't have said anything. Now, how might I assist you?
We're leaving. Okay, where's this other person I need to find? Over this way. In the rest and go, maybe?
When might we expect you out here again? Canned surface is already sold out.
If it's between the Unreliable and the Rest and Go, I believe I'll sleep on the ship.
Ah, Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent... Oh, wait. She owns the black market. Let's see what she's got to trade.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler. But she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Yeah, Whisper Quiet Muzzler. Reduces the noise of each shot. That could be nice on the sniper rifle. Tactical shotgun. Right.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Alright, Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Yeah, I don't have the bits. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits.
Of course it could.
But if you've got qualms...
Nope, I have bullets.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
So it was overrun by giant
Sounds
monsters.
like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
All right, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Bandit outpost, corporate secrets, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Yes, yes.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Alright, what skills do we want to upgrade? So we got inspiration to a useful place. We got medical and science to a useful place. Should we get the dialogue up? Yeah, let's go for dialogue. Combat dialogue abilities. Yep. Alright, perks. We're still on tier 1. 50% health. That's quite nice. Damage from alone, no point. Walk speed, no. Sprint point, speed, no. Durability loss, no. Base arm racing. Additional ammo, no. Meh. XP from companion kills. Yeah. Leveling up faster. Always a good thing to invest in. I want to know what you're selling.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Yeah. I'll be leaving. Now then. What guns can we give Mr. Vicar Max? Let's not give him a shotgun, eh? Give him the weird slashy blade. And... I mean, the assault rifle seemed to work pretty well on the other one. Medium, ranged, aggressive. That's fine. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Ah, he's got a perk available. So health, threat generated, or bonus to hacking. Increase your hack skill when Max is in the party. Yes, please. Right. Main quest, purchase the... Right, so... See the stress signal. So... Can we teleport back to our ship super quick? Looks like we... might be able to. Yeah. Let's go read this distress call, shall we?
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
Okay. I picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Okay.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Let's go see what we need to do to wake up the crazy death robot. Because, you know, what could possibly go wrong there? Search term, Sam. First Sam result. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean, killing machine. Second Sam result. Removal of factory standard part Sud Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat-modified replacement. Our acid steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Okay, so we need one of them. And giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit. It's not going to turn up anytime soon. But good news, I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper. McKenna Filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. Isn't that where we're going? I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Excellent. So we can do this quest and get ourselves a death robot at the same time.
Yourself at home, Captain.
Can we modify? Tinker. Let's tinker on one I haven't been using. It'll cost 50 bits. Increases the damage. Is that what I want to do? No, modify. Okay, modify that hunting rifle. Extendo sights. Oh, hang on, what? Ah. Ranged weapon spread minus 20%. No. Weapon range plus 25%. That mod is already installed. Okay. So this one, change it to a zap type. Change it to plasma. Increase the magazine size. I mean, hey chat, electricity or plasma? You choose on this sniper here. Because we really don't need to increase the magazine size on the sniper rifle. Because we never get enough shots off anyway. Thing is, we've got a plasma assault rifle. So I would lean towards zapping, but then at the same time, we're not fighting robots at the moment. Although maybe we will be. Yeah. Josh is agreeing the electric. I think because we've got the plasma assault rifle, we'll go for the electric one. Let's install that. Yep. And then Let's do the tinker thing. On... Where's it gone? Yeah, on the hunting rifle. Which increases the damage. And again. And again. And again. Yeah, right. Much better. Let's put our newfound crazy shock rifle in the slot, shall we? We got... Was that plasma? No, that was burn. Oh yeah, but it's a plasma rifle. Yeah, so we got plasma. We got electric. This one's got stagger. That's all the types, I think. Right, away we go to the next destination, which was... Why is it sending me to Terra 2? Did we really want to go to Terra 2? We did. Alright.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Transition to the Roseway landing pad.
Don't they have anybody to greet arrivals? For paperwork or ticketing or what all?
Use terminal. Insert captain's identification cards used to initiate remote landing. Okay. So the C and V buttons, which you can't quite make out in the bottom left because it's getting covered a little bit, are the two special abilities. I'm guessing one is one person and one is the other. Alright, what have we got here? Taste of freedom, Spacer's choice. Yeah, nothing interesting. Leo's. Nothing amazing. By now, C&P. Again, nothing. Oh, an auto-mag pistol. Now, those we haven't seen before. A big old axe. Two-handed weapon with vibrating blade. Something's over there.
Shoot up and spit out. What sort of creature, other than humans, would be so wasteful?
Armor. 17 armor. Or 26. In you go. Why do I get the feeling from the noise we're going to get some sort of creature? Acid spitting, what do we reckon? Is it going to be an alien ripoff? This is looking very aliens. Raptidon Mauler.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
What's a Raptidon? and poison its prey with a rapid claw attack. Tastes like Sisty Pig. Yep.
Here we go. Nice hit. Nice kill.
Don't mess with us.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
10,000 bits? That's steep. Fortunately, we're not on Twitch, so you don't have to pay that. Right, control armor, stealth skills +5. Unexpected. Oh, there's an auto-mag pistol for free. What's an auto-mag pistol when it's at home? Level 9, 40 damage, light magazine. Aha, 12. We'll try one in the pistol slot. I don't like the wind-up time or the spread on the auto rifle. Not the auto rifle, the light machine gun. Oh, journal. Dan, I'm writing this in the odds that you find your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't able to see you. They're moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going, hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We're doing some good work, real science for once. I don't know what they're moving us. I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway for us. Corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. Well, that's ominous. Also, who trashed the toilet? I was going to say, where did that rubble come from? And then I spotted the holes in the wall. Have a quick hack into here. Model spaceship. Yeah.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
Big cartridge, heavy ammo.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay. Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Break into this one. All right, what we got? Heavy ammo. Ooh, one of those shock pike things that I kind of wanted. Yeah.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Right, control helmet. Bonus to medical. Slightly more armor than I'm currently got. Means I can break down that old one. Terminal, we'll come back to that in a second once I finish clearing the place. Snakeskin, okay, right, what's in the computer system? Property of Anti-Cleo, messages. Malcolm B. Martin. Effective immediately, all operations in Roseway Laboratory and Outpost have been terminated under Clear Evaluation commitment, serving our company, and will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of 3 available anti-clear worker facilities. Relocation fees will be deducted from your pay. If your pay is insufficient to cover the fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history. Okay. If you cannot pay for your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. They're just as bad as the other corporation. All personal files have been purged from terminal memory. Please be informed that all data and information stored in Roswell Laboratory and Outpost terminals are the property of Anti-Cleo. Right then.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Should have put up a sign. Don't open. Raptidons inside.
Now, we haven't saved for a while. Let's do that. Actually, I think that's probably a good time to bring this to an end. Because we're just about to enter a whole new area that's going to be full of lots of nasty stuff. And that's probably an interesting place to pick up tomorrow rather than halfway through slugging through a killing fest. So I think we will bring today's stream to an end there. And pick this up same time tomorrow. Wintergate does point out, assuming your eyes are the point of view for the camera, which, given the height, I mean, assuming I'm slightly smaller than... No, I'd say your eyes are high, and this is probably like the top of your chest / neck. But he's pointing out this would be a weird place to hold the gun. But I think the point of view of the camera is probably the top center of your chest, so it's not quite such a ridiculous place to hold the gun, but it's an odd place to have a camera. But yes, anyway, as I was saying, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.